Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Memo here. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm proud to bring you the latest release from Magic Square, which is their version of a Legend Scale Hound. This of course is the Magic Square MS-B31 Detective. This was kind of a surprise, came out of nowhere, came out really fast. And I'm glad that he did, because Hound has always been my favorite Autobot. Quick look at the package. You've got some beautiful artwork on the front. Pretty plain military insignia on the side. Nice sunset view of him in alt mode. And another military symbol. Not much to it. So, all that being said, we're not here for boxes. Let's dive in. As far as things he comes with a very nicely done set of instructions. Does a very good job of getting you from A to B. He also comes with his collector's card. It's got the same artwork as the box on the front, and then on the back, once again, you got this silhouette of Hound. He comes with a cage done in a black plastic, very easy to assemble. You just line the pegs up with the holes. Does hold Magic Square Ravage very well, and it does have an opening door, which, as you can see, has some pegs on it, so it does actually close securely. It's not just going to sit there with friction. He does come with the typical Hound illusion pistol, which is done in an off-white. It would have been nice to have been in a gray or something, but it's sculpted okay. And that does fit nicely into his hand. He does come with his shoulder rocket, which is, again, the tip is done in that tight, lightly greenish off-white, but it is painted for the rest of it silver, accents, nicely sculpted. It does pivot up and down, and it does separate, actually. So, not bad. A little bit of a paint mishap there on the top of mine, but that's okay. And that does fit into a shoulder as you might expect. There's a hole on either side, so you have the choice, which is nice. And it can pivot up and down. He does come with a blast effect for his illusion pistol, done in clear blue plastic. Done nice enough. And if you choose to do so, you can have that look going on. So let's take a look at the figure. Nicely sculpted in my opinion. Getting a close-up look at that face. You've got some very nice sculpted detail. Blue metallic painted eyes. Looks really good. All the green and gray that you see is just the color of the plastic, which is kind of disappointing, but it is highlighted in some areas. You got silver for the headlights, silver for the winch on the front of the bumper, yellow detailing all around. This is just that same off-white plastic that the gun's made out of. I really wish they would have done it in a gray, which leads me to believe they'll probably do a painted version soon. Coming out of the legs, nice detail on the feet. Coming around the back, you got the tires. Tires all the way around are rubber, which is nice. Coming to the back, back cleans up really good, in my opinion. As far as articulation, head's on a ball, so you can get some attitude up and down in full 360. Arms are in a ball, so you do get a little bit of butterfly all the way around. More than 90 on a single. You do have bicep rotation, though it's hard to get hold of those shoulders. The hands do rotate, but no up and down. Waist is kind of unique. You've got the ability to crush the steering wheel. Be careful there. But you do have rotation all the way around. You have not one, but you actually have two ab crunches that you can use. So you've got this one that moves the whole body, or the whole upper body, but it does untab. Or you can leave it tabbed in and move this, which does leave the wheels in place, but both do move rather nicely. As far as legs, no hip skirts on the front, but you can get quite a bit of distance up. Very small hip skirts on the side, but they don't do much. You're limited to about that far out to the side, which is more than enough for me, to be honest. You do have upper thigh cut, more than 90 on the knee with a double joint. And then the feet, you've got down, up, and a very good rocker. So sculpt wise, articulation wise, he looks fantastic. Comparison wise, here he is with Prowl and Streak, and Magic Square Prime and Trailbreaker. So let's take a look at transformation. Let's do a few simple things first. Pop the hands out, fold them in, and store. Do that on both sides. Bring the arms to where the balls are visible, and rotate these so that they're 90 degrees up. Just like that. Starting with the legs, push the feet out, bring them all the way around, and these will form the bed of the Jeep. Bring the side panels out and pull this section next to the knee out as well. Slide the thigh down. As far as you can get it, push this lock back in, unfold, and connect your wheel to the side of the leg there. Showing that again. Out, out, slide, in, and in. Make sure it's pushed up a little bit too. Leave these sections out for now. You can go ahead and connect the back of the Jeep. This will rotate around to be right in the middle if you want it, or you can have it to the side. It's your choice. Lift the seats up. And on mine, this is hard to find that happy medium, but once it's there, it's there. Bring these up, and these pegs will connect to those holes. You'll know when you find the sweet spot. Go ahead and rotate the waist. You're going to need to do it anyway. Watch the steering wheel. Just leave it back like that. Bring this and this section up. Doesn't hurt to go ahead and extend it. Bring the wheels down. And go ahead and give them a spin. Now you can compress these sections, which is helpful for getting them out. Swing them around and unfold. Bring your head up. Give it a full spin and rotate. So it should be like that. Bring this section up. Go ahead and swing your arms around and in. And these holes will connect to those pegs right there. Like so. Bring your head down. Bring the front of the hood down. Spread these out a little bit. And these will connect to those holes in the arms if they haven't come unpegged. Connect the side of the Jeep here and here. These little holes right here will connect to those pegs. And just a few minor things. Bring your wheels up. Straighten out your seats and your windshield. And there you go. You have Hound in Jeep mode. So let's take a look at the figure. Same green throughout. You've got some nice yellow paint here and there. Got the nice star on the front. Silver winch as before. Headlights are the same. Nice detail throughout though. You've got the off-white wheels, which I think is a mistake, to be honest. Rubber all the way around. Notice how loose the pins are on the wheels. That's all the way. I know that you have to, provide some looseness for clearance on the rubber, but that's a bit extreme, unfortunately. Otherwise, I think he looks really good. Got some nice detail there on the steering wheel and on the seats. There's a view from the bottom and the top. The back, you've got some nice red for the taillights. Overall, it looks really good. Now we can bring in our secondary gun. Plug that into the hole. And there you go. Very nice looking Hound alt mode. And here he is with Magic Square Prow and New Age Starscream. So let's talk about the figure. Start with the bad. Lack of paint. That is probably the biggest issue with this guy. He's made of the kind of gummy plastic a lot of people don't care for. It doesn't bother me because with my fumbly sausage fingers, it tells me that it's going to flex a little bit rather than break. So that's one thing I do like about the Magic Square figures. Paint. The only thing really painted is the silver and the yellow. Everything else is just molded in the plastic. So I would have liked to have definitely seen a little bit more in that department. Sculpt-wise, I think he's fantastic. Definitely fits the bill. His weapons truly do fit as well. So overall, very nicely decorated, sculpted. And I gotta admit, the transformation is just fun. Haven't seen that from Magic Square in a little while. So, glad to see it here on one of my favorite figures. Overall, yes, definitely a recommend for me. I purchased mine from thechosenprime.com. I'll put a link in the description. Definitely worth the look. in my opinion. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.